as far as I can remember, I've always like gotten a lot of headaches in my life. And I feel like as I've gotten older, I've become more aware of them. And like, I feel like it's gotten worse as I've gotten older. And so I've never like been to a doctor, so I'm like self-diagnosing here. But it's kind of hard, to be honest, because I don't know how many people like have experienced a migraine, but it's really debilitating. Like you have like normal headaches, but then like you have a migraine and you literally can't do anything. A lot of times I can feel it coming on, like I will be getting a headache, like I'm kind of getting one right now. Because I feel like there's a lot of reasons, like I don't eat during the day, I'm dehydrated, not enough sleep or stress, I feel like are big triggers, at least for me, for these. And then I'll just like start like getting this pain in my head and it'll start getting worse and worse. And I'm like, it comes to a point where it's gotten to a point where I can like tell by the type of headaches whether it's going to turn into a migraine or not. And a lot of times like with the headache, I'll just get super like nauseous and just so sick. And like what I have to do is I just have to kind of like go in my room, like try and make it as dark as possible. And like most of the times I'll get like some ice or something and I'll like put it on my head and I'll like cover my face with a pillow and just kind of lay there. And I just have to lay there and not move, because even if I like don't move my head, but I just like move some part of my body, it just shoots like shooting pain like through my head. And it's just kind of scary because I don't know when they're going to happen or not. Like sometimes it'll be like once a month. Sometimes I'll go a few months without having them. Or like there's a period of my life where I would get them like at least once a week. And so it's just kind of like hard to do what I wanted to do like with this. And so I just try to like, since I don't know when it's going to happen, I just try to like make sure when I'm getting a headache, like if I catch it early enough, I can like take some like ibuprofen and it'll go away, or sometimes it doesn't help. And sometimes, you know, I just am like laying there in just like this intense pain. So I don't know if like there's anything that we can really do about it. Probably should go see a doctor about it. But like it's just kind of hard, and I feel like I can't really talk to people about it sometimes because it's like people are like, oh yeah, you just have a headache. But like sometimes it really restricts the way that you can live. I don't know if I can remember the first time, but like I can just remember sometimes, like it was almost a year ago. And it was, I was serving an LDS mission and I was just really, really stressed. I was about to go home and I was super stressed. I had a new missionary that I was training. I had other like big life problems that were happening, and it was just like all at once. And that was a period of my life when I was getting migraines at least like once a week. And it was really frustrating because I was like, no, like I can't take time out to stop and like take care of this. Like I'm here to take care of other people, not myself. But there's just one time I can like see it in my head and I can like kind of feel it. I just got such a bad migraine. We're in a meeting with a whole bunch of different missionaries. And it just hit me and I was like, I feel so sick. I was just like praying. I was like, please let me not throw up in front of everyone. Like, just let me be able to get home so I can just like go to bed. And I think this is probably one of the worst migraines I've ever had. And like, so we like, luckily it was like not in New York City. So like we rode with like a senior couple to go to this meeting, and we were coming back. So they had a car, and I was just like, I just closed my eyes and I was just like, please let me make it home at least before I like throw up or something, because, and then we like got home. So I like I'm like, I do not feel good. So I just like shut all the blinds, try to make it as dark as possible. And I just like laid there, and it just felt like my head was going to explode or just like split. And it was in it. And I was just like, please just let me be able to like go to sleep, like get away from this. 'Cause there's like nothing you can do about it type of thing. Like if like you have like an injury or something, you can like rest it or like ice it and stuff. But like with a headache, you can't like, or like you can like touch it, you know, like you can push on it and like the pain goes away. But like with a headache or a migraine, like you just can't. And it's just miserable. I don't know. So that was not the first time, but probably one of the worst times I've had a migraine.